Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at how to open a project in perform mode. So I'm just going to grab a very simple noise, and that's all we'll need. I'll translate it just a little bit to give us something to look at. And then I'm going to use a Execute DAT. And this Execute DAT is going to be really powerful. It is essentially a DAT that will allow you to associate commands or functions to different project level state changes, things like start, end, the beginning of frames, end of frames, before save, after save, etc. This is really handy. For example, maybe you want to, when you start up or when the device changes, look at the resolution of your devices so that you change your output res dynamically based on the device. Maybe you want to, every time you exit, reset some parameters to a default or reposition the network, bypass some operators, make sure everything opens up next time just how you like it. You could also do something similar on start, make sure that certain operators are bypassed so that you're not eating up a ton of memory. I've also used on start to ensure that specific textures are loaded, even if their operators aren't going to be cooked on open, so that the lag time in loading large textures, like for a PBR render, for example, is baked into opening the file, and it doesn't actually then lag or cause any stuttering or need to wait for people actually using the project once the component with a large texture is asked to cook later on. But for now, we're just going to use it to open in perform mode. To do that, I'm going to drop a window comp. Now, I do want to note that if you're just using the TouchDesigner default new file, you probably have a window comp called perform up in your top level here. You should use that if so, because you do not want to have two window comps in a project. You should only have one across your entire project. So mine is here. If you have it elsewhere, make sure you reference that window comp. Do not make another. I'll drop my noise. Make it translate a bit faster just to see it. And now to open in perform mode, we just hit perform. Boom. Our TouchDesigner is in perform mode. Now you do not want to X out. That'll close down all of TouchDesigner. Just hit escape to get out of perform mode. And so if we want to call this on start, we can click on this DAT. We can toggle on the on start function, and then we can say, by clicking on our window and seeing that this is the performance parameter, op window 1.par.performance.pulse. Then we can save this, close it down, and I will restart using that file. And we'll see that when it starts up, it will open right in perform mode, just like that. And then I can just hit escape, and I have the rest of my TouchDesigner project right here. So that's real easy. Literally just one line of code and a single operator. So that is definitely something to keep in mind as you are packaging up projects for deployment, sending them to potential employers, clients, whatever. This will be helpful to keep in mind. Yeah, so I think that probably does it for right now. So we'll keep it really short, and I will leave it here. Thank you to all of my Patreons. It means, again, just the world to me that you guys are supportive and enabling me to continue this creative journey, making content, and just living a life full of art. So Thank you so much. I will leave it here for today, and we'll talk to you later.